Hi everyone, welcome to the Gluten Free Please channel. Today I wanted to show you how to make cornbread with our cornbread mix. So did you know that our Gluten Free Please cornbread mix is fluffy, it's golden, it's very good. So today I thought I'd show you exactly how to turn the cornbread mix, which is this here, turn it into making muffins. It's quick, it's easy, and it's delicious. So these muffins are soft on the inside, they're crispy on the outside, they're perfect like with chili or with a casserole or something that you want to cook on the grill. I'm making them for our family. Today is Friday and we are leaving this weekend for Ponca State Park. And I have to make things ahead of time because it's just way easier instead of making it there. So I'm making these cornbread muffins for our family for this weekend. And we are having it with black beans and rice and sausage, which is so good. And then to have our cornbread muffins with it with honey. So I'll show you how you make it. It's super easy. So you just need our cornbread mix, which is this here. You also need butter or butter substitute that's been melted and cooled. And then you also need eggs. Here's the eggs. I have them at room temperature ready for us to make. And you need your milk of choice, so either cow's milk, rice milk, almond milk, lactose-free milk, rice milk, whatever works for you. So, and then we also need some lemon. So that's what we're going to start out with first. Is we're going to curdle our milk to give it that sour taste for the cornbread. Okay, so we have our milk of choice here. And then we're just going to squeeze some lemon juice into that. Now, depending on the type of milk you use, it might not curdle, and that's okay. Our mixes are super versatile. You don't have to have the milk curdle. So you can just still add the lemon juice to the milk of choice, and then you can have that sour taste. So. All right, so we're just gonna stir that together and then set it aside for a few minutes. And once our milk is curdled, we're gonna add it to our mix. And then we're gonna add our melted and cooled butter. Our eggs to the mix. Okay, you want to make sure your oven has been preheated and ready to go. For our mix, you want to preheat it to 375 degrees. And then you want to grease your pan or whatever you're going to use, but we are making cornbread muffins. So I have my trays ready to go. And then I know that I'm going to have some extra. And so I'm going to make little cornbread loaves, which will be super fun with the leftover stuff. So, all right, so I got everything in my bowl to make my batter. So we're just gonna mix this all up. And you don't wanna over mix. If you over mix, your muffins are gonna turn out to be dense. So we don't want that. So once everything is just incorporated here. And this is just all hand mixed, so you don't have to get a mixer out. I like to use an ice cream scoop to scoop my batter in, like you have a little bit more control. And we're gonna fill these up about 3/4 full. So depending on the size of your scoop, like 2 big scoops So we have 7 of us coming to the park. And the rest I'm going to make into these little muffins, or in these little loaves. And these you want to fill about 3/4 full also. We are ready to go, so we are going to put these in the oven. We have muffins, and then I also made some little cornbread loaves too. So we're going to put these in the oven. To be on the safe side, I'll probably check them around 25 minutes, so they don't take as long since they're muffins. So then we'll pull them out. Once we pull them out, we'll have them cool for a little bit. And then, yeah, you got your sweet, delicious muffins. And then also, just speaking of sweet, our cornbread mix is sugar-free, so which is a super good thing. Even though it tastes like there's sugar in there, there's actually no sugar in our cornbread mix, so it's completely sugar-free. But if you want to, you know, add some honey or sweeten them up a little bit, you sure can. Sometimes people like to add shredded cheddar, or like I was talking about jalapenos earlier, or if you want to give it a little bit more texture, you can add some kernels of corn. So there's all sorts of fun things you can do with cornbread. I personally like to make them in a cast iron skillet. That's on the directions on the back of our mix. That's a super fun, old-fashioned way to make cornbread. But however you make them, they're very fun to eat. So I'm gonna put them in the oven right now. All right, I pulled the cornbread muffins out. It took about 25 minutes, so a little bit less time than what I thought. And then my little loaves here turned out super cute too. And again, that was 25 minutes. So that's it. It's simple, easy, delicious. Anybody can do this. We try to make everything super easy. If you try this recipe, let us know how it turned out. And you can put it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that. Gluten Free Please mixes. And if you know a fellow cornbread lover, definitely share this with them. So we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.